control Galamsey.
There's no way.
You can't. You can't, because the chief have command over.
Yes.
Even the chiefs Asafu people are not recognized. So if somebody come to the township and doing something bad, and the Asafu people go to arrest the person and bring him to the chief's house, the law can stand against that, the chief and his Asafu people.
Today I'm here with the chief of Adjei Kojo. You know, a lot of people are saying that Adjei Kojo doesn't have a chief and all that. And most of the people living in Adjei Kojo, Kanewu, they don't know that they have a chief. So I think this video will help those who are living in Adjei Kojo here. From today onwards, they will know that they have a chief. So wherever you are watching this video from, either from outside Africa here, our brothers and sisters who are living in diaspora, maybe you are a Ghan, but you don't know where you are coming from, just do me a favor by subscribing to this channel. After subscribing, like the video and share to your fellow brother to also watch this video about the history of Adjei Kojo. History of Adjei Kojo. When you know your history, Bob Marley said, when you know your history, you know where you are coming from. And how well do you know your history? So for me not to waste my time, I have my chiefs here. So I'll go to them for them to introduce. First of all, they will mention their name and they will take us through the history of Adjei Kojo. Jukwenji mi ilinoko ko ibanyina nisin kesibam wamani kasem keko wa history pem kan wa you talk most of the people wali the history of the town no wanga neji Adjei Kojo. We don't know the history, so we are just walking in and out. We don't know that we have chief and the history of the town in which we are living. So today we are here for you to help us with the history of Adjei Kojo, so that we that we are living in Adjei Kojo here, we know that we have a chief here. That's why we are here this morning.
Ago. Amen. Cha. Manyaba. Of Biafra Kome. Cha. Manyaba.
Yeah.
Tamaya Akrowai. Tamaya Ashaiman. Zeno. Kubakolo. Digon. Sasabi. Akrowai agbaye ncho dana Adjei Kojo. Adjei Kojo ni Adjei ansa wokumi the family. Adjei ansa the second. Ne leho ehi zenu kemeni ato zenu.
Okay.
Ne tumo na echunji elechina ne tutu Akrowa bi ho amehu je tutu shin amani tumo je humo kakolo le
Neji farming.
Okay. Farming. Kakolo ya la friend work like a farming. But for my mama to farming. Ohun ola kolo farm. No. Eche. Half 18th century me ne aka Adjei Kojo bana china ipi.
Ni ofane kesibam obanyo che ugbe ke ha wo koni oni kwa wo aba na ka o Adjei Kojo mancha chole nike.
Adjei Kojo manche egbeji ni Adjei few the first.
Ni Adjei te feel the first.
Alo ni Adjei the first.
Okay. Ni ofane omugbe. Eddie. Okay.
Council member.
Okay.
Council member. No, if Adjei could do faith, your market, Bonico lawyer far, Sanita or Hikuni. Tomo onupa keke balanaka agbele oni tumo mi if you be sane gbele ni tumo mi no sane na he kuni da no you fine oni eke kolo ya dem no ebote dwa mi ni bon dwa mi komo ne aka ni kolo ye titi china nu ehia me wa he o eba heko ni nakanta me alegbe na wan si fa ya jame.
Okay.
Ni fa atole gbemi
yeah Adjei Kojo
ya Adjei Kojo ino me awokola Adjei Kojo si pa ko ba na jame.
Okay.
No de na ka o boni fa yo ni dale hu yo ibanye ikekwe ekoloye weba fe esian ye gbemi ya fe esian ke benke gbemi fa ne eba hinshi ne ba hinshi e checho ne boy come hu ba de nada na ka boy ne adamene ka nwa cheme
Niji adan ke ewe.
Okay. Adan ke ewe amba ne nada aka me sumo ko ni amahu amahi e ma say no ehia simo e ka me e futu.
Okay.
E jaga e la koloi no sane be ahi ke boy ne ba ne nale na ba wala ne wa kro no sane be ahi amete no be amete no ame hena me hie ame chaja me adame ka ibeja ame u fa he no ame ba fe hia e no ame wa me ja ka gbeminya ya dami ame wala ya dami aga gbeminya ni twanke gbemiena.
Okay.
No jama yihina me yo no ame jama hu ni me kumeni ame hu ame ye chinai mogoto mo trinkwa kalaji noga me na kai me kume na me chinai pi le fa pour faire Adjei Kojo no ame ho ma fata Adjei Kojo e na me je si eche na Adjei Kojo ba bo le si ame Adjei Kojo si se ha enyamenu atola tayo afio no le ho banabi no le ba ekabie e jaga le hu Adjei Kojo inyame ene no ya bie kashi le hu ba shi no Adjei Kojo le ha ne fia no te no jogba be ne yo sini eshi agbere na agba bomba be the development mba alo gbeme mfa be fon fe mo hu mfa no ame babon na agba bo aka me momo china e ka ne bi ame one ka me mo china ho ke nya mochina nye shia to na agbegbo mo ho afata no ba shi nete zenu eko ene ga nya me je na me ba
Okay.
nete jere ba mo mochina nete no Adjei Kojo gbei Adjei Kojo Joake le moni ba to akrowa le gbei ti mo na ka wuma bi Adjei community akrowa fata tama akrowa ni nche ama gbei Adjei Kojo fata le
That means Adjei Kojo is under Tema.
Adjei Kojo tama akrowa
Okay.
tawa akrowa ni tama bone yo man kukumana ne me amena nile akasani wa fe akrowa ye wo boundaries ana me na fe me ko aka bod ni na wo bi no ba hele chan fe man ka ba na wo ye sure na no me ne am here cash na me smart ama fe akrowa ye boundaries ana ora wana ka to wana shama ye o je ne ya fe boundary na ka pu ka ashama e pu ka tema no na gane yo je no pu bi nye ba ko ashama ja ka ashama ndio afi ma ya no abe to be anu na ke na shi pon na o shi mene o mo won fite ni bi ni sani wona no ka ko wo bi alo ka ko wo a fitela no ne Adjei Kojo je Royal House ni manche shia je manche shia Adjei Kojo gbeba ake ne Adjei the first ejake abaye manche mo jaka ye ko manche ayi first manche sigbe ni ake hale je manche gbe ejake wana ne itu ake manche gbe no wo family sumo don ake eyusu na kan gbe
Okay.
ejake gbe na kan hale je gbe ni sani ake manche na chano gbe ba shi je ka mo ko ba iko mo ko ba ye manche bi achela ni otu kwaja
Ni Otu Kwaja.
The first
Okay.
si ya gamie otu kwaja June which is a month
Okay.
je na ka sani ibale the tractament be o kwa Adjei Kojo wo manche alo be gbe ne kwa wo manche no okay that be was more like a no fit on ni mo ko ye ko manche da
Okay.
bona ba nya bala ka mo ko ye manche da mo shi ko sumo na ka be
Okay.
bona no o ta na ka be no Adjei Kojo shi bi shi am fe am be
Ufane bi enye ne yo.
we bi pi ya
Okay.
ga ye ngame to motere
Okay.
me ko gbo yo mana me no ye bi manya ka ga ko ba ni me mbali am mbali na bona
Okay.
ya ga ba ye mani ba na ba ta ka o ya Adjei me te
Okay.
bona ba me ye tete mensa Adjei ka tete me ye tete me nyo bona ke yeta te menyo ka jete menyo be forward le ye agbo yo ha go ena bo he ni tutu ni e wa de ke no eyan bo eyan bi
Okay.
eyan bi san
Okay.
bona ame hon bi ame no ame na ame sisi
Okay.
ne enu wo yo bi anton ne taka bonen ka bo adame am fo ngoy kan mi na maka lo chacha o chacha yenya wo ka wan to ko aba wo wa ka na bona ne twake ame wa sim to me no sana amefe
Okay.
daga loko ko banana na ga man je be ne hello ti ame fa so no ame sana ame introduce my je ame ha man bi man boy ni baba ma shame de je ame kana laga my je ma no na gba na ame ka ba ame kana gba mba e ko kanu ko yo no kan ba wa ma ni man je be bo ko ba e je ole mo no kan ko aba ko ba ma ko no ba fe mi ko ma cho ba na ba ka non to ma fe ma keke afi sika aga ma je be ma mi na mo onyo ga mo ko keke
Okay.
no wa ame wa ma no na me de cha me yo mi ame wa ma mi to aga me so ma no ya bona yo sani wo fe ji wo wie wo sajimbo wo ha me ni baba mula ka me me ama banya me ba wa na me fe no kwa ma wo
Okay.
wo wie sajimbo papa yo to ame bona ni agba wo fe shu ake ke wo be ma che ma bi o ma muku na ke ha me na wo le ma cha ha me sije muku ya wo ma che ne ka ba nya ka nya ya ni ma ko be ni na ka ma ba ka le so mo ma che
Okay.
da ni tra ka mo so mo ma no ya
Okay.
mo na bone yo no wo sumo ake no fa no aya no do ba to na wi o tradition san ne ko be ma che be ni do be ma be tradition ko
Okay.
ya keke bona no mi to ma ka ke amejie na kan ni ke je amedwomo mi aka wo be ma che be ma no ni wie ake mo ko ba ye ma che da bona no ko esa ni ame wie na kan yo ke o ko na kan gbe mi ngene wa aje ko do na wa na kan no wa aje aje ko do ka chinae ba bi shi ngene wa
Okay.
eja ke na kan gbe mi ko te aje ko do no fe bi na ba na fa ko je na fa ke dam
Ina.
no ji gbe mi
Okay.
na kan fa aje gbe mi
Okay.
no wa bi anton na ka chinae ko ni je bi abeje ko na ba ja ma nu eje
Okay. Ni ofa ne ka shiba. Moko ba ke ye manem Adjei Kojo manem. Shiele my history. Bia ne won fe video ne ka ha mo ni eye Adjei Kojo. Ni mo ele Adjei Kojo history. No mini ka mini ne mo ba no ne ba na ka Adjei Kojo ya history. No nka ine ba wo inchomi. Ke ite ekoku ni ake Adjei Kojo. Manyama wie ne ke Adjei Kojo history ni. Adjei Kojo history ni. No wa base history of Adjei Kojo. Kuni many akwewo aba na ka Adjei Kojo ya history ene ne ba danu aba na Adjei Kojo ni komene it take place before we came to this land.
Okay. Bien but somebody judge ni yeah. Adjei could have been able to be a moko baby. Bene ba na sipona Adjei could sipona na tak ban judge and moko baby. No nibi nete no ke ana water shortage na kanta me pipe be.
Okay.
Je Adjei could no pe sikatama ma wulu eden je fe pipe be je. No fa buya mi ayo nu ye. No take boni ma wulu me ni ke dry season ni acha bule mi ko ni ke no mo na ni ananu pi ye na ka no gbemi ni yo Adjei Kojo e le ha anu Adjei Kojo he wa ejake bi aba fu onu ye kana dry season ajotama atele chance kan bi me ko tele chance me ko tele to nto aga ball to round
Calabash
boy okay me ko ba tele ahun ka so fi le question na ka ete gbe si ka to aga le Adjei Kojo ti amle chetama to ho ehin komo nu ohun ehin komo to agba nu efesi no ni twaga be ba wo nu ho na anu enu ne ba he to ko dani kaje chele ne ba nya ba kaje ba na ko hu no ne ba ko ba ko no agbona shehe ko no na ba bon fe won ji amabon kerosene chance use
Okay.
kerosene ama no ho abon na bibi obu ma gbu side na wato kerosene no ka atwa ata aka sama ba wa sha me fine no le ke hotel ogbeshin koko wo ko no ne ba fe ji e ba squeeze aboda.
Okay.
Ke boda ne ba wanyo o bulele o sai ko wanyo za chiko nyo sa be wa foshi wa wo ko si je ne efe useless efe ko
Okay.
boda no wa amado juno ni te no agbana le shehe ko po aka lole ba na ba fo na ya ho many nye ama ba tele ni na ama ba ama nka ka lole te na ama heo ye lole me no ha nu Adjei Kojo gbe wa no akrowa fe aba ba cho ama akrowa na ba no ji Adjei Kojo ke lashibi ashama bo anu be na bo ashama he nu pe kabinta nyoko ba fe Johnson ashama Johnson e ba fe carpentry shop ye dem bona atole WT kabinta fun le ba fe e je la ka je bukoti ngana ko ya ngana bana ke ena fe GP RTU no ju ye traffic shia ye nene ese.
Okay.
Ka shia ma GPRT bi atu ese. Tun ma je bi ada no la ho no ha la ho abon shama
Develop.
no.
Okay.
Okay. Mo ko ba shama ye. Okay. Mo ko mo afete atola atata yampa alo ta yampa alo Adjei Kojo Ajine Adjei Kojo ba bon china la biye no government ba he shipon o ye ajo je bote
Ufane nakambia na moji president hiyo Kwame Nkrumah
Kwame Nkrumah ji president na kantaya.
Okay.
Bena Adjei Kojo ba Kwame Nkrumah president. No bola ke Kwame Nkrumah la sumo na kan libi na ni tumo
Development.
Sumo development yo ababa fe kolo ababa hejame na meke bon kolo le.
Okay.
Amelo proto China toy we doko ke libi kolo kokome pempre ke libi kolo ipi grass cutter kolo baba
Different.
Bona no I'm a producer male cow.
Okay.
Ona I'm a little China no cow to go I hate no ha an animal husband.
Okay.
Yeah, Jimmy. Ona I'm a producer male cow China na lawyer be go to go no register ko I hate ko ba no China afu bongo no ni na ya me say
Campbell.
I'm at home. No, no Adjei Kojo hewa jaga Adjei Kojo be si ne e baje ho
Ni bi ne fear.
be ya jama ko abino ko ka ma kai no
No mini yiani ni be fan ni structure no owie mini yiani it take place.
yele nyema makaisi nkaya obeni Nkrumah ba time na kan time ba bona Adjei Kojo yo efeton bona kaka Adjei Kojo chi ka jamana ma ha me so segbe na kan no yo bi anton na ko na gba fi kante na ba bote se be kante pe ana wanya pa
Chibeni
okay obi ye beni nke jomo fono fi walo ma ka na kanta men dako.
Okay.
Na kanta men dako.
Okay.
50s.
Okay.
57 ni kaka abagba awo abada kota lole gbe na no kota no pe je gbe ni je bi e ka ya down straight.
Okay.
Agba
Accra down.
agba gbe si kota aban.
Okay.
Si bene Nkrumah na independent na republic na wo no fe kota kete adanto no nka ke Nkrumah mba la Nkrumah fe Nkrumah abangale Ghana flag.
Okay.
Abangale via mo Ghana flag no ka ho bogo ya ngumi bega bi fe here ka do mo lole gba wa do Jones bi ni wo wave ni ka ba bi na kan time o ba Adjei Kojo ko o che be na ni wa bo to mo no gba ka
Moto.
we ka ba bi na it's a paradise. Ejake adu kinchi ye gbe na ga ahun ko boti mami ke je henu je ahun ko aje bi adu chi ahun afere straight na ka adu ko ba ko yi mi to mo paradise ko ba bi Adjei Kojo bi akolowa na se to mo paradise.
No mini eje na ka ni bi ne fan efite.
Ba ni no mo na esin oni ko se eka tumuni.
Okay.
Ka tumuni ko la ka mai ya si je che.
Okay.
Eka tumuni no fe ba fite.
Okay.
Ejaga la keke aji ekatuni nkun. Ka government by me boy full on ejaga one very attractive.
Okay.
A fine wa.
Okay. Ofane Adjei Kojo bi ene oye Adjei Kojo no oye kanewu. Me difference ne yo me.
Different ne yo me ji. Oye onaga ndaka ba waya tamai. Ona waya tama. So waya shaman kaudu.
Ashama kaudu. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Kaudu.
Yeah.
Ona. Naka shaman kaudu ne. Waya bonko ka boicha wu yemi. Bona yo. Ona kan pepe. Yo kana wu.
Okay.
Brother well down ke sabo. Man no cham. Akole man no cham. Bona. No. Naka ibale. Ke ibale. No mo ne ibale yi. Ke bu akwa no chiohi. No ma chia gbe ego. Bo mbo no sumo ba wo je megbe.
Okay.
Eja ka je ko bi ene. Where Sound City. Where Sami Adjei.
Sami Adjei footballer.
Where Sami Adjei. Beba match. No that can nagbe. Jeme nagbe street. Bona. Where Promised Land. Top. Bona. Where Grover. Any many bahi. Ne after development take here.
Okay.
Be me na me sumo. Amega wo hina me yo.
Okay, no,
naka Sound City.
Okay, naka gbe ne fen allo these towns or are they under Adjei Kojo?
I'm a fan Adjei Kojo.
And they do what Adjei Kojo do.
Yes.
But they don't have chief.
No.
Only one chief.
There's only one town.
Okay.
It's only Adjei Kojo.
Okay.
The land belongs to Adjei Kojo, and the land is at Adjei Kojo.
Okay. Because Adjei Kojo is big.
Very
yes. I don't know why.
Let me come in small.
That's why
like me said from the beginning, the cow realists, one man called S.K.M.
Okay.
He also brought his cows. He's part of the Adjei people and the other people who came to us for place from Adjei Kojo. So they went to that side of it. S.K.M. went to that side of it because his cow became plenty.
The area developed. So they don't need to use the cow there.
So
for them to be with the cows.
So he came to see Adjei Kojo, and Adjei Kojo said, "Oh, he can go there." So his son, S.K.M.'s son, his name alias Kaneu, nickname.
Alias
Kaneu, S.K.M. alias Kaneu.
Say it and die.
Okay. That is the sort of person he is. He's jovial and that kind of.
So like they use Adjei Kojo
to
name the area. They use the nickname to name the area.
So that area became Kaneu.
That means the person who found the name Kaneu is a stranger.
It's a stranger.
Okay.
He did. It is his.
Okay.
It is his guy name.
Okay.
We will say guy name. So when the father passed away, he was there looking after the cows and all those things. Well, Adjei Kojo share boundary with Botema and Santo at the north.
Okay.
If we come to Ashama, which is the this thing, we share boundary with Ashama, with the Gbemi.
The river.
Okay. The Gbemi share boundary with Ashama. So Ashama people also come to the other side of it to fetch. Adjei Kojo also come from this side to fetch. But if you pass through the motorway, going down, it's called Sofa. That share is a river. Okay. The river, after it crosses the motorway, is called Sofa.
Okay.
Down to the Sakumo.
Why Sofa?
Because they don't go there.
Okay. Thursday River.
Thursday River.
Okay.
You see, because they in their belief, they believe that Thursdays, Thursdays, they believe that there is a goddess in the river that need is rest and quietness. So they don't go there at all. That's why it's called so far. And it enters into the Sakumono. So if you go to Botema, between the new road that they've made, that is a Kota road now, that shared boundary between Botema and Adjei Kojo. It passes through, goes to down to Klago. The reason why Klago or is Adjei Kojo, the reason why the name was given Klago is that just of late, when Rollins time, PDC time, they have been sharing commodities. If they are bringing the commodity, they know only Adjei Kojo, so they come to Adjei Kojo. And those who have asked Adjei Kojo a piece of land and they are staying there farming at the back of the motorway, they don't have some. So they decided to come and see Ni Otukwajan, who was the brother of he was the first. So from there they resumed. They stayed there and farm, rear animals. They go to animal husbandry to buy the breed and come and rear there. When Adjei Kojo was alive, his pigs were at that area. So hyena called clan, they have been coming from the bush to catch the pigs and chop them. So when the people there came to see Ni Otukwajan, that you alone have been receiving all the commodities. If they come, they know only Adjei Kojo, so they come straight to you. And your people, they are Igbe and they are dance, they enjoy, and they who are the downside of it, they don't get anything. So it's okay. Then let them name that place also. So they named the place Klago. Hyena Hill.
Okay. So that means it is Ni Adjei Kojo who helped them
to name that place. Adjei Kojo's son, who was the first chief, Ni Otukwajan the first.
Okay.
So they named the place Hyena Hill. That means clan, gone.
Okay.
It also share boundary through the river. There is a river there also enters into the Sakumono same. So yes. So they farm there and do everything there. So they named the place Klago.
So that means is Klago also under
Adjei Kojo.
It's
Yes.
part of
It's part of Adjei Kojo. It is the motorway which divided the place into two. So they named that area or Adjei Klago up to date. So Adjei Kojo's boundaries as follows, as I said. Share boundary with Santor at the north.
Santor is at the north. It's not at the reach
Botema.
Even Kanawu, they are claiming the Kanawu as their own, and that belongs to them. But their land is not at that area at all.
The issue too is when Kwame Nkrumah came, because of the harbor, that time all the old people were there. Adjei Kojo was there. They made the feasibility studies, and out of the feasibility studies, everybody showed his boundary.
Okay.
And they gazetted the boundary as such. The animal husbandry that we are saying, which is Botema, was a white man who was farming there first before Kwame Nkrumah took over the place. If you go to animal husbandry today, you ask them, his boots are there today. The boots that he has been wearing, these are the animal husbandry today. If today maybe they throw it away, but to my knowledge, up to now, it is still there. before Kwame Nkrumah took over there. Because why? There are rivers here, small these things here that the animals can feed on, especially the cows, the pigs, and all the animals. So that is how come Adjei Kojo became popular from the 70s. And when the feasibility studies was made, Nungwa was a stool land. Adjei Kojo Tema is a family lands. Boom is a stool land. Within the acquisition, it is only Tema, which is a family land. That's why you can see that they've put their own names on the towns. Adjei, he founded Adjei. But at that time they call Onupa Adjei. Okay. You see, and other brothers also joined from Tema, and people joined. So the Gbemi is the boundary between Adjei Kojo and Adjei. And Santo is at the top of Adjei Kojo, far. And this side is Botema. Bote, he is closer to us down here. Even it reached a time when Bote tried to encroach. Adjei Kojo didn't give him the space to breathe. So he quickly told him he should wake up from where he's sitting and go to his boundary, which was settled amicably before the feasibility studies of the acquisition of the harbor. So this is Adjei Kojo for you. Today, because people have come into the town and they don't know the history of the town. They don't know even that the name being given to the town, which is Adjei Kojo, is a person's name. You get me? Yeah. The moment they name a place with a name, meaning the person who founded the place, his name will be on the township. In 18th centuries, that is how it is. Okay. Because at that time, everybody wants to secure his boundary. And between Nungwa, the stool land, and Tema, that is the boundary. So at the acquisition, some took Nungwa's stool land, that is Committee 18 and 19. The Botema, which Kwame Nkrumah acquired, that's why they built that estate by Kufuor. They took part and built the estate. You see. So within the whole area of Tema and Nungwa and Kum, they intermarried. So it is not like you can jump on your brother's land just like that again. The feasibility studies made all those things stopped. You see, but today, our brothers from the other side are trying to encroach into the lands, which, because court issues too, if you send land matter to court now, it takes so many years. And so there are some who just look over it. Anytime any serious issue comes, then we go into it. Like we are saying, if you go to Kano, our brothers, the Nungwas, the Santos are trying to come to that side and say they've entered into that place, and they say it is Nungwa. They say it is Santo, which is not so. Kwame Nkrumah was very, very careful to make sure that all the boundaries are defined and gazetted. And the gazette numbers are there. Adjei Kojo have his gazette number and the pillar numbers. All the acquisition area was pillared. So when Oninkum was the chief of Tema, there was this sort of a scuffles between the Nungwas and the Temans concerning the boundary. Today this one want to shift it, today this one want to push it up. So they defined the boundary as such and gazetted it. But yes, today with today's children, I would say because there is no job and we've intermarried, it is very hard for you to go against anybody who encroach. At the end of the day, you enter, you see that the same bloodline. So you have to calm down and make sure everything goes right.
Before I ask, now, what do Adjei Kojo have any festival or anything that they do, let's say occasionally, that the people who live in Adjei Kojo will know that in Adjei Kojo every year we have this festival, we have this that we perform, that the people who live, because places that you are mentioning, Adjei Kojo is huge, it's a big town.
Exactly.
So why, or do you have anything like that? Like festival or anything that
what we normally do is if it's time for drumming and dance, no drumming and dancing, we make sure that all of them obeys and they really obeys.
That is the
Homo.
and we have
We stop.
We have Kojo. Okay, and okay. I think Kojo is April and Homo is August. Okay. So we don't have
Any entertainment.
different
It is only these things we made them to observe. Because it has become a township.
okay.
So within the whole Tema enclave, all the villages, we make sure they all the strangers and everything, they take part in it and they obey those rules. They don't drum, they don't do anything until we harvest.
So why don't Adjei Kojo also have something like in occasional that all the people or the citizens of Adjei Kojo
will
come together to do that?
You see, because of our religion, it's freedom of worship.
Okay.
Today there are some certain things that we don't understand. The person, if you tell him that, we are doing this on this day, he will tell you because they are coming to pour libation and things, his faith does not give him this thing to do so. So we take it as if, okay, the traditional issues will be handled by the traditional people and the family who owns that. But to some certain extent, so that we don't infringe, suppress on the people. We normally, if there is any meeting, township meeting on anything, we invite them, we sit down to discuss about the township, what to do, especially the assemblywoman and the chiefs. We sit down and discuss what to do, what to send to the DC. We discuss it and make up. There is even a letter pending now, which they want to build hospital,
Okay.
which we've written the letter to accept their offer, so that we can give them a place to build it. So the assemblyman woman will come to take it even now and send it to the assembly. So because we have assembly woman, there are some certain things we sit down and discuss it with her, then she pass it to the town.
Okay.
That is why you cannot see, let's say, we will infringe an occasion on the whole township, that they should do this, they should do this. There are laws and these things that are governing us now. No, the chieftaincy law does not permit some certain things to infringe on the governmental laws. So normally we take those things into consideration because they've given us assemblywoman. We have to liaise and put things appropriately. So those are the things that we do. So our assemblyman sees from here to Klago or
It seems the assemblyman is it a woman? Okay, assemblywoman is like people know her more than excuse me to say the chief because when I asked, most of the people were saying, "Oh, there is assemblywoman here. There is assembly." So if we have assemblywoman, why don't they know that they have chief also in the town?
Those are the things you see because you see the chieftaincy law have made it in such a way that excuse me to say, if you go to Kumasi now, the law is struggling with the chieftaincy law. The chief will put a ban here and the people will say no. By this law, so and so, the chief doesn't have that authority. And those things are dragging things back, are making things worse.
And the chiefs also own the land.
The land.
They own everything.
You see, our president also formed a gathering the other day and said it is the chiefs that owns 90% of the land.
Yeah.
So he's trying to seek their advice as to the galamsey. But the laws in our statute books doesn't give the chief the permission to rule over the people.
Well, they just say it.
You see,
They just say it.
if a chief is in a town and give a command now, somebody can decide to obey or not. You see, those are the infractions that is between the chiefs and
The law.
And law.
That thing is affecting
it's
the
affecting the nation and the people. We are losing our tradition. Democracy is very, very good, but to extend, the chiefs must be given some authorities, some way to perform, so that there will be a respect. A chief can send to somebody and I will say, "Hey, you will not go, you will not come." And you cannot do anything unless you, the chief himself, you sue him before the court. You see, so all these things have become impediments in the chief. Those days, which these laws have not been, or if you go to our far villages, they don't look at these laws, but they look at the chiefs. If the chiefs say anything, all the masses in the town follow it. They don't look at the law which governs the nation. So between these two, the government must be able to find a way to bring the chief on board more. The chiefs on board more than the law. You see, that will help us. Before anybody can stand and say he's going to do anything, it must be known in the with the chiefs. The chiefs must know. What are you going to do? Why do you want to do that? No, this thing will not help us in the town. Stop it. Don't do it. If the person insists, the chief have to report him to the police. Then the law can take over. But now everybody can stand up and do anything. Anything. So it is removing the fear which was governing the nation from time immemorial. It has removed it. It has removed it. First at Ashama, if you go to report anybody, Ashama was the only police station. Adjei Kojo didn't have a police station then. So they used to do bad things and throw the people in the river and this thing. If you go to report, or they wound somebody, or they fight, or they steal, the police will tell you, go and bring the person. Even the chief's house, people can just stand up and come there and do riot and do what they want to do without no fear. Because the law have relegated the chief to the lower level and given all the distinct, sometimes the powers to them to rule. And that thing is not helping us at all. You see. So if you've made a chief that they cannot function, how can you control Galamsey?
There's no way.
You can't. You can't, because the chief have command over. Even the chiefs as Safu people are not recognized. So if somebody come to the township and doing something bad, and as Safu people go to arrest the person and bring him to the chief's house, the law can stand against that, the chief and his Safu people. So how can there be a peace in the town? How can there be fear as it was before? It will be very hard. So we are pleading even to the government to look at that side of it. At least it might upgrade the chief's positions a little. That there must be that fear. You see, because the chiefs are the custodians of the land, and they know any family that lives on the land. Now we have the Adjei people, they are leaders. The Adans, they are leaders. The Krobos, they are leaders. And all those things under the chief. But right now, if you go to us, they are not operating again. Why? Because somebody can just stand up and insult you. Throw filthy words against you. So if you are a thoughtful person, you say, what am I gaining out of this? After all, let me look after my small corner. You see, so those are the things that is making things very hard, especially in the capital. And those things are trying to migrate to the villages also, to our brothers and sisters at the north. You see, because this is my chief, so I don't respect the other chief there. I can go and encroach on his land and farm, if you want to say it. I have my people, I'll organize them to come and beat you. How can there be peace? You see, there can't be peace. There cannot be peace at all. And a time is coming that it will be very hard, because the ratio of the police people are too small. Look at our population today. The CIDs, Ghana CID is the best CID, one of the best CIDs in the world. But because of some sort of issues, they cannot operate further. There is no case in this nation that is being assigned to a CID that he cannot get the root of it. I'm telling you the gospel fact of it. Our CIDs they are trained properly. And the house wisdom that we have, which is from the chieftaincy, added to it, make them very excellent. But today, what are we seeing? When the CID is making his investigation, somebody up there, because of the laws of the nation, he can just say, my friend, stop that. So how can the indigenous people be happy in their soul, in their heart, to serve the nation? And nobody will be ready that they should infringe on his right. You see. So those are the petty things that is worrying with the chief. If they take the chief,
I remember those days when there is a problem. They don't go to police station. No. They send it to the chief palace. This is what he say. I find Mokikon. Come and pay this. Come. Yes. And those things help the community. It brings fear and rules in the community. But now,
if you don't obey, if you don't pay, they will seize your farm and use the proceeds to pay. So you too, you have to go to your farm and use the proceeds to pay, so that they will not go further. You see. So democracy is very good. We are heading towards a place, and Ghana, for that matter, we are too intelligent. We are too intelligent. You see, we are too intelligent, because where God has sighted us, the middle of the earth. So wisdom and knowledge is abundant here. So if we don't handle ourselves well, it will not be good for the generations to come. It will not be good at all for the generations to come.
So guys, wherever you are watching this video from, we Africans, even the Bible says that a king's heart, it is in the hand of what? God. The Bible didn't say that the heart of a president. And bear in mind that a president can bow to a chief, but a chief cannot bow to a president. These are some of the things that we need to learn. A president can bow to a chief, but a chief cannot bow to a president. So we are headed to a place where it will not help us. So we are praying, especially our fathers, our presidents and the leaders. There's no way we will disrespect you, but we should allow the chiefs to perform their duty, and that will help the nation. And these bad things that is happening will reduce, because when somebody does something that is not good, they will send the person to the chief palace for the chiefs also, to deal with the person before the police and the CIDs will also perform their duty. So we are pleading on everybody. Adjei Kojo, we have chief in Adjei Kojo. So if there is any problem, anything you don't understand, the location, this place is
it's Adjei Kojo, we call it number 1. Yes.
Number 1. That is where the chief is. Adjei Kojo number 1. So we have chief here in Adjei Kojo. Whatever you are doing, bear in mind that we have chief. If you want to have any program, anything, you need to consult the chief first. Every house has its head, and the town also has its head, which is the chief. So anything you want to do, you need to come to the chief and ask permission before you do. Anything else for us to wrap up our conversation? So this is the history of Adjei Kojo. If you don't know, today you are learning something very important from Adjei Kojo. So Adjei Kojo is not a village or a small town. It's a big town. Let's say like the way Ashama, Tema, and all other places. That's how Adjei Kojo also is. So if you want to do any investment, we have a large land. Come here. We need hospitals. Somebody want to build a hospital, come and do your investment. There are a lot of people here who also want to do any business. So if you are an investor, you are living in the diaspora outside, you want to come here, Adjei Kojo, and do your business, you come and see the chief here. They are ready to help. Anything else?
I think that is all for now.
Okay.
That is all for now.
Okay.
We thank them so much that they've heard us in a good faith.
Okay.
We thank them so much.
Do we have any number in case somebody want to call in to verify or find out anything about Adjei Kojo or the chief? Do we have any number?
We have our secretary.
Okay. Okay, we'll put the number on the screen. The number on the screen is the
chief's number and the secretary's number.
The secretary. So if you want to contact the chief of Adjei Kojo, you want to know anything about Adjei Kojo, the number on your screen, you can just contact that number. Chief, please, your last word. Last word. Okay.
Nyongo ka Adjei Kojo ya jogba wa Adjei Kojo ka je na ka ko henu wa shena wa shembi she nyongo yo ma se o mo fia mo ke ehia fo nyongo no mo fia mo ni tumu no tu o mo mi jogba aja no jino ni ona agbana ho e fa ka mani abale nene na ni tumu fire na ka mame na ka manyo ya no ya ka ya bi ni tumu e mogogo budenja o tu budenja o nene na ni tumu no da gbin o tu ni keje o me na to brofo ni tumu brofo abeka ka kola job ko to kola job je brofo mejo no wa yin kola se sanu ka se ni tumu bona ya ka Obanyo university ni oba fe di bi agboy no try no te school obesane oya mo tai no atai ko no many government abo ni tumo bo decide mo ake oba kase noko no ya bi moko kaka o chuni no mo fiamo abo dane kase ni tumo bien tono menu ake ni tumo pi no na TV no na chon me ni tumo ahe shika ba pi ya no ago to 200 kanoko o akase ni tumo chuchuko ni gbega bi jiwo akrowa wole ni tumo yo ke agbana ba ya wo sibe to na wo ebe jogba na kanu akrowa la hu akasipo je fe mamochu si ni bi ko meye ni o ya mami no wanyo o tu na kanu tumo wanyo tu na kanu tumo ni bohu ka kwa o mo fe ma bo wadane ito wonu tumo ko ni tu se ka baga e tasini eme brofo ni tumo wo ka brofo ni tumo sije brofo meji wo ya ko ti no ana ni tumo na brofo ni weje modi o bana si wo wo le gba ga brofo ni tumo o be fe be wo me brofo me wo na me na kan si na me ba je si e bi no fe se me ma mi ama le ni tumo ni na ni tumo me tu ni na me ni na ni tumo e da ke aka ko ma je o ka ba no a he o no ko e ko ba aka o ka be kan bi aka ma ka kasi ni kasi mo ama ka fe ni kasi mo na me kasi na me ho ha me na aga na shika ha me no me no bi e ama sa ni amanya me kasi fe mo ko ni ama ho ama ka kwa me wo kasi ni tumo ko kasi ni tumo e ba wa wo ka hi febe o mani moko a hebo ni ya bo ni tumo no tu e ha bo shika ho ni ba so hi e ka no ho la ho fe memfu ya ga shika ne ba e ba ha bo e shembo bo ya bi ni tumo ye ngo no bo ne ba nye na ka ba pe no o de wo kasi ni tumo agbena ko ka na wo kwani ni ba wa wo ni bi ko ni ka wa na wa ka je wo sare shi game onupa ye ameka no o ka jo isane wo se ko ba fo isane no ni bi ni wo na ke e ba hin ha wo ma no pesa no ofe wo ka na je wo sane ye ma je jimi o na mfi ko ba nyo fe mo ko ba nyo fe mo ni o ka wa bo ho ya mami oyo on mami oyo no ni mfite ya mami ko ba nyo sa wa na osa e ja ko ka jo isane one day e ba fi o isane no to ba ka ko ni won e ba mo de ni ai ju gba be ka ni bi eyan ha agba ma disa ni efite oni meneka be ka o tawa noko na mo ya bi no kra mbe onyo bi ka ye ko onyo bi no hu ga punish bu den joy no fe wo hisi jogban ko ni nyomo ana wo mabo ko ni wa pe ko hu ne ba nu wa ye ko se ta ka boni aka enye manko be ni ma jabe mi o fe boni yo ma jabe kama jabe mi kura onupa ya mami dan ko akaka obote manko mi he nyo pesa no tawo to mo police station ka ma cheshia no ye fia na kan ye aje ko na pe he fia man no nya abote sa nya fe show ake ye ba ya ma cheshia alo nya ba ya police station ben africa na agba ko ni na nya ni e ka ye nya no si manche awanya nye so alo police awanya nye so no problem nye you adon akanya kwawo alo akanya kwawo nye bo to okay nyoma awanya
Okay.
ɛnyɛ hinhyi ago bɔgbena ago
Amen.
Cha manyaba
Manyaba.
afɛ ɔbɔ efo bɛ cha manyaba
Yeah.
So guys, if you are watching, thank you for watching S.K.M Media Center. God bless you.